Hey, what's up, my royalties? We're back at it again with another reaction video. This time we're reacting to "Also the Fear in People Faces Witness Details Mass Shooting in New York City." New York City subway. Wow. New York City is back at it again. People there are absolutely crazy. They're menace. They're like the worst people in the United States. Is like people in New York City. Not everybody, but when I talk about the crazy people, you always hear about these stories. It's always, I feel like there's a shooting every single day. It's either mass shooting, somebody getting acid thrown in their face, somebody getting shot in the back of the head, somebody setting a barbershop on fire, somebody drowning. It's always something dumb. Somebody walk up and slap the kid in the face. Somebody pushed a 100-year-old lady down to the ground and she broke all her bones. Why is there always something crazy happening in the city? Why you guys can't chill? You know, we're all, you know what I'm saying, we're all just trying to make it day by day, and you guys are doing some crazy stuff like this. It's like, chill. Like, people just try to live their lives, man. Dang. But yeah, this is very fortunate. I believe this happened like right in front of the Brooklyn Nets arena. The shooting like right before the tip-off. Well, not tip-off game, but like practice, or whatnot. But that's pretty crazy because the players. I think Kevin Durant did an interview about this a particular shooting because he could hear it outside his the facility, the gym where they play at. But yeah, it's getting personal now where NBA players are like literally getting affected by this shooting and hate crimes and violence and just dumbness. But yeah, hopefully nobody died from this incident. I just saw a shooting. I didn't read anything about someone dying from it. But let's hear her talk. Let's see what happened. Like, why did it get to this point? Like, why is this guy shooting? Is this guy just trying to shoot everybody, then put a gun in his head and shot himself? Like, Kiss got to know what's going on. I'm confused. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video, royalties.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us. A rush hour horror for commuters in New York City when an assailant detonated smoke bombs on a subway car filled with passengers and then opened fire. At least 29 people have been injured, 5 of them critically. Coming as the city tries to get back to normal post-COVID. 5 of them critically.
No.
At least 29 people have been injured, 5 of them critically. Coming as the city tries to get back
bro,
to
need to lay off the video game, get off the Grand Theft Auto, bro.
Deeply shaken.
He's probably playing like that guy who did this stuff is playing a crazy amount of video games.
Smoke
put a
pours
smoke
out of a
screen.
subway train as terrified passengers run
What
for
is this?
cover.
Battlefield? You know the subway map. I know your
was
royalties know what I'm talking about. I'm not got some Battlefield fans. You know the subway map in Battlefield 4. You know that map is actually lit. I actually like it. But you know how people just throwing smoke screens and you can't see anything. People start firing off. That's what he's doing. I feel like this guy thought he was playing Battlefield 4. He just got on the subway. He just, fell asleep, fell in dream. And he woke up and was like, I'm in a video game. And he started like smoke screen, blah, 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 shoot up people. That's crazy. Wow, man. You got to be just all types of drugs.
President Biden was briefed. The chaos began at the worst possible moment. The morning rush hour here in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's the worst time. Well, great time for him. Because he's like, damn, I'm about to take out like 200 people on the subway. Oh, I'm about to take out a lot of bodies. Good. That's a perfect time. This is a bad time. No, for him, sir, that's a perfect time.
More New Yorkers returned to the office. Witnesses say the suspect put on a gas mask.
Of course. What, you think he's going to choke on the gas himself?
The passengers struggled to breathe.
Like I said, Call of Duty, Battlefield. He came prepared. He had the smoke screens. He had the gas mask. He had the. It gotta be. I'm down with the pistol. It's gotta be like an automatic gun. Popping off, man.
The train continued to the next station. Some passengers tried to flee into the next car, but the door was locked.
Oh, wow.
When the train pulled into the station, the full horror of what happened became clear. Sam Carcamo was there.
I saw fear in some of the people's faces. Someone was crawling because they had fallen over. People are screaming.
Good Samaritans did what they could to assist the injured off the train. Photos posted on social media show the wounded lying on the platform.
Wow.
This guy made a tourniquet from his sweater. Inside the train, you can see a man putting pressure on an injured passenger's gunshot wound. 29 people were injured, 10 of them shot, others trampled. 5 are in critical condition.
Wow.
But it could have been so much worse.
It could have been. I'm surprised.
The gun jammed. They found a semi-automatic 380 Glock inside.
Oh, so I was like, I knew it was something automatic. I didn't feel like it was like a assault rifle, because assault rifle you probably did a way more damage to that. But this fits the description to the damage that was done. You know, semi-automatic like pistol. But unfortunately, it sounds like the gun got jammed. Unfortunately, there was like no headshot, nothing crazy happened. He shot up babies, kids. But this guy, my goodness.
2 extended magazines loaded with bullets. The gunman also left behind a bag filled with fireworks.
He is being reported as a male black, approximately 5 feet 5 inches tall with a heavy build.
Black.
He was wearing a green
Black.
construction.
Who put that's like a typical description for a black guy. 6'5", bald headed, black, big nose. He looked angry. Even though this is like, you know what I'm saying, a black sheriff or wherever she is reporting this, but that's just kind of funny. That's like a typical description when you ask who did this. She's listing it off right now. What a typical guy would look like.
And a hooded sweatshirt, the color
hoodie,
of
like a hoodie sweatshirt. Stop it.
That it's
That's so typical.
We haven't had any other attacks. Well planned, well thought out. This is not something that just occurred at the spur of the moment.
He's wearing gear, pants. Like, how you knew he was black?
Absolute worst nightmare.
It's the absolute worst nightmare that anyone can experience, especially on the subway where you're trapped. And just when New York City's getting back to normal.
New York City has never been normal.
According to the NYC,
it's never been normal there.
crime in New
It's
York
crazy.
is up 68% over last year. Shootings in New York City are up 72%.
Yes, I can tell. How many royalties? How many stories have I covered on the channel? How many videos am I gonna do with New York City that's popping up on my newsfeed that I'm covering for you guys? To warn you guys to stay with. That's the moral of the story. Royalties, stay away from New York City. It ain't worth it. It's just not worth your life. Like, people are just walking in front of their house, get acid thrown in their face. People are on the subway, going to work, have smoke screen, choking on a smoker screen, and getting like bullets just flying at you like you're in a war zone, like you're like Ukraine versus Russia or something like that. Which that's a whole different separate tragedy. And my prayers and thoughts go to those families in Ukraine, what they're going through. But yeah, just craziness, man, craziness. The only place in New York City I probably not Brooklyn. I would have visited Queens. I would have visited the Bronx. You know, like the island part, Staten Island. Like I visited that part, and I definitely Manhattan is fine. Like I like Manhattan, but just certain areas I would visit New York City in time of the day, and because New York City food is good. I do give you guys that. I can't lie. I don't want to cap to my road. I don't want to cap to the people of my kingdom. The royalties of my kingdom. I don't want to cap to you. New York City has bomb food. So I do like the food, the aspect. We just remove the people. You talk about the food, it's good. So when I go to Manhattan, in just few areas when I went there, this is years ago. You know, we're talking about like 8-9 years ago now. I feel like it's going on, but eight years ago when I was out there, the food, their pizza, it slaps. It's good. So I'm not complaining about that. I'm just complaining about the people. That's what I'm really complaining about. That stuff gotta stop. Got to stop. But royalties, that's it with this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. And until next time, catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.